You have a really fantastic idea, Ina. I think you can lead our project next week. No. Where are you going?
But boss, I would like to present to you my slides too. Maybe you'll be interested?
It's okay, Hannah. I think Ina will make our project more success.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to my respectful lecturer, which is Dr. Mutiah binti Muhammad. I would like to present to you about analyze the extent to which favoritism is present in recruiting and selection. I would like to introduce myself. My name is SITI NURSOLEHAH binti Rizuan. My matrix number is 2024545041. I am from class RBE 2733D. So I would like start with the a little bit article review that I choose, which is the title is Analyze the extent to which favoritism is present in recruiting and selection. The author is Shahzada Azam Khan Alwi and Dr. Zobia Zaman. This article was published on July to December 2023. And this article is from the International Journal of Management Perspective and the Social Research.
After analyzing previous articles, it was found that there is a very little research done on nepotism and favoritism in the recruitment process in Pakistan. Therefore, there is a strong need to research how managers cope with favoritism in recruitment. Nepotism is a major cause of a failure in many projects, which leads to lack of motivations and job satisfaction among employees. This creates a negative environment in the organizations and can ultimately lead to its failure. So the first thing that this article talks about is what is nepotism. Nepotism has detrimental effects on the company. This results in the hiring of untrained and unqualified workers rather than competent and skilled workers, which impedes the organization's production and expansions. Nepotism also benefits the organizations in some ways. Some choose to recruit family members because they can rely on them for loyalty and because there is a lower turnover rate. We need to adopt more stringent hiring practices to reduce nepotism. All applicants need to have equal opportunity and be hired based on their qualifications and talents. So next is, what is chronism? Chronism is another manifestation of favoritism. In chronism, favors are given to friend and relative. Following the normal recruiting procedures is necessary to guarantee the growth and development of the company. Unfortunately, the traditional approach is ignored during the hiring process, and the individuals are selected solely based on their personal connections, completely ignoring their qualifications, abilities and capabilities. If the company wants to grow and succeed, this exact hiring process must be made public. There are three common unknowns or perspectives that be reasons or factors why manager could be affected by favoritism. The first one is the communities and social obligations. The primary concept or viewpoints that influence how members of a society think and behave are known as institutional logics, related to sets of symbols and behaviors from particular social domains, such as market, religions, or family, make up these logics. Conflicting ideologies within various social groups might result in disparate approaches to identify formation and decision making. For instance, a lot of contemporary organizations prioritize profit making and appreciation of professionals' abilities. Secondly is immediacy. Immediacy is commonly captured by distinguishing between direct and indirect ties. Direct ties are direct personal relationships among members of network. Indirect ties, in contrast, are relationships among network members that are mediated by other ties. Evidence also affects the enforcement of social norms and the threat of social sanctions. The presence of direct tie make it possible to remind others of shared norms and obligations, to signal discontent, and to engage in forms of social punishment that can inflict significant social and emotional damage, such as withdrawal of support or the severing of social ties. When ties are indirect, sanctions are likely to involve forms of reputational punishment such as shaming and ridiculing, which require greater social coordination, are less immediate, and are less predictable in their outcomes.
What happened?
Why boss never listened to me about our new project? She always listened to only Farisha.
Don't you know that Farisha is part of her family?
Oh my god, that's why she never listens to me. They are related.
Yeah, I think she's a cousin or maybe her favorite then.
The last one is relatedness. Relatedness is how closely two persons are related to one another through family or social ties influences how much duty or obligations one feels to another. When two people are biologically related, such as family members, they frequently have a stronger and more enduring duty to support and assist one another. This is due to the fact that being a part of a family already instills a sense of obligations. Relationship with friends or other non-family members, on the other hand, are created willingly. So next is what the solution that I suggest to avoid this issue happen. The first one is a merit-based hiring. Emphasizing skills and qualification is the answer. Hiring decisions should be made mostly on the basis of candidates' qualifications, experience, and abilities rather than personal ties in order to minimize partiality. Better organization's performance results from selecting the most qualified candidates for the positions. The process of objective screening, all candidates should be evaluated equally using standardized instruments such as skill-based examinations, structured interview, and objective evaluation. This guarantees equity in hiring and lessens the impact of personal prejudice. Businesses should also design recruitment procedures that are straightforward and easy to understand. Favoritism is less likely when job openings are publicly advertised and the selection criteria are clearly stated. This helps guarantee that everyone has an equal shot. So the second one is policy reform and accountability. Clear anti-favoritism policies must be developed by the organization. It is necessary to enact laws that specifically forbid cronyism, nepotism, and favoritism. These guidelines should clearly state that it is unethical and bad for the business to hire people based on their personal relationships. Additionally, companies should make sure that every applicant, internal or external, is given an equal opportunity depending on their qualification. This can involve taking steps like ensuring that recruiting decisions were made on the basis of merit, conducting frequent audits of hiring procedures, and assembling diverse panels of candidates. Additionally, the organization set up procedures that hold managers responsible for their recruiting choice. Frequently, evaluations, peer input, and even anonymous reporting platforms can assist in locating instances in which hiring decisions have been impacted by partiality. Furthermore, the result of this study show that during recruitment and selections, managers in Pakistan tend to favor their family members and distant relatives, regardless of whether they are qualified for the job or not. Additionally, managers tend to ignore friends and unknown candidates during the recruitment process. This indicates that in Pakistan, merit, skills, and ability of employees are given secondary importance. Favoritism not only causes corruption in the organizations, but it also demotivates the already working employees. In conclusion, the favoritism, particularly nepotism and cronyism, is a widespread issue in Pakistan's recruitment and selection process. It also impacts the morale of the employees, such as affect negative work environment, which competent employees feel demotivated. The study comes to the conclusion that because favoritism is so common in Pakistan, merit is in a terrible position. Thank you, that's all from me. Thank you for my respectful daughter for lending your ears for me. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.